Till Carlos here from Maerketing. We have a look at TrackDuck.com, which is a tool to give visual feedback for websites. And this is a SaaS marketing teardown. So we will disassemble all marketing channels they have and have a look what works well and what does not, and give some tips afterwards. In this video, the main overview is what TrackDuck is, where it comes from, and how they got their early growth. And then the other big takeaway is how they do blogging to drive traffic on their blog and how they put it together. So as always, we're not affiliated with that company. And let's get started with TrackDuck. So TrackDuck gives the ability to put a widget on every web page, to click on a button and then give feedback to that web page. So typical scenario, there is a web agency. Web agency builds a website or a web app and send it to the client. And the client then needs to give them feedback of how he likes it. Normally that can be done in 1,000 stupid ways. For example, scribbles or writing an email or sketching it on the printout. But the best way, obviously, is to give directly on the website the feedback. And TrackDuck does exactly that. It looks roughly like this on the slide here. It was started at a Lithuania startup event. And then they got funding also at the Startup Sauna. So it's a Scandinavian startup, and they ran through a lot of pitches, actually, and won quite a few awards. If you look at their website, they even have that in the About section. Down here. I'm going to open it in another tab because it's loading a bit slow. Here, some investor overview. Yeah. So, going forward, what's the target customer? As I said already, it is a software for web agencies mostly. So, as they are carrying out the work, they are also the people paying for that product. So the target customers, web agencies, freelancers, web development agencies, and actually anyone who builds something on the web and who needs feedback for that. And I had a look at what people are saying. So there's a Reddit thread, and I've found that there are other tools out there already, Usersnap, Bugherd, but it seems to be a bit cheaper than Bugherd. So it seems to be a crowded space. What's a bit weird that there were, for example, here these app directories, GetApp, there was no entry. TrackDuck doesn't have reviews. So I wondered how many people actually give feedback. I didn't find so much on Twitter. So I wonder how many people actually use that tool. It would be interesting to see some internal numbers, but of course here we don't have them. So when we look at the marketing channels, and in the last day I looked through everything there was online about TrackDuck. This is what we came up with. PR. It is prepared. There are some articles online, also on TechCrunch, which is great. They do content marketing and engineering as marketing. I'm going to show later how that works. Yeah, and sales, this is what they said in the presentation, in the startup pitch. I don't know, it's hard to guess from the outside. I found an affiliate program and, of course, existing platforms because TrackDuck integrates into other project management tools. Yeah, speaking engagements and so on. This is what they also have through their startup events. Now let's have first a look at the website. What we saw here was testimonials. Here. These are not optimal as testimonials. A testimonial should be strategic. That means it needs to tell exactly if a certain benefit, a certain end result that the prospect who's looking at that page is expecting. For example, reduced feedback time by half an hour per session or per feedback cycle. So it would be great to have testimonials there that actually demonstrate the result and not someone who recommended a friend in a studio or someone who loved the service. So here I would ask, so they don't love it anymore, right? So that's something. Another thing is the page speed. I had a look at that. So 40 of 100, which is actually really bad. So that probably gets a discount from the Google algorithm. So for SEO, it's not a good idea to have it that bad. Actually, I found it as well when it was loading. So that would be interesting to look into that, why that is. Yeah, what is great, they have multiple languages. I switched it to English here, but when I started, it came up in German here. Oh, these are really nicely translated. So, and the sign up. This is also nice. Here I would be able to put in Maerketing.com, and then it would take me directly to the sign up form. And also register that domain already. Yeah. So that's cool. What is not cool though, is there was a hidden feature, and I was using this landing page for, I don't know, a couple of minutes at least. I mean, I was going back and forth with the slides, back and forth with this software, or with this landing page to have a look at that. And then finally I found this button here, right? Look at this. Do you guess what that is? This is TrackDuck. This is exactly what Tracker does, and we can try it out. So let's do it here. So let's say I don't like this thing. Yeah, so I tell I don't like it because, so from the client view, this is what the client would do, right? Now, when I hit submit, nothing happens. So this results in a bug here, so it doesn't work on their own page. That must be fixed. How? Oh, no, now it works actually. Maybe it was so slow. When I did it yesterday, it did not work. Okay. This is great. It would be good to have it here visually visible on the front. So let's say try it here and then make an error to this. Leave feedback now. That would be great. Yeah. I think that should be a change. Good. Having a look at social media. I analyzed it with the follower tool that I'm going to link up in the blog post. So basically what they do, they automate a lot. So they mention people, they tweet it with hashtags and retweet. So they make blogs like this, right? So they post like this, they promote their own blog, they promote other people's blogs, but they don't reply so often to people. No. It is okay what they do. It's just not, there's not a person behind that doing that in a substantial time. It is just mostly automated, and I think it's a good basic. So it's good what they do here. Also for Facebook, it's also automated. They actually have a lot of posts already here. Yeah. So a lot of links that they put out. Not so many friends, but okay. I don't think it's a priority here anyway. Yeah, and what is great, this is the founder. Edmund at Eddie. And he's doing a good job. If you look at his Quora page, he's helping a lot of people with their problems in that space. Also in general about outsourcing in Lithuania. So he's doing a good job doing that. So they call him the machine. Okay. Let's see, I haven't met him actually. Good. When we look at PR, this is the press section. I have shown that here already. So they got some press. Looks good. And mostly about the startup itself, right? It's not so much about the software. Here appears to be on roll. It's, yeah, I mean, mostly some startup blogs. Okay, what is missing here is there is no press kit to download. I think that would be good. So what I had to do, I had to copy the logo from like drag and drop it from a website. Would be good to have a press kit to download. Okay. And I put this on PR. Building backlinks to the site in form of guest blogging or niche blogger strategy actually does not happen. Here is one example. This post, which is also linked up on the blog post. If you go to Maerketing.com/TrackDuck. So this is only one I found. It would be great to have many more of these, because the niche blogger strategy actually works in a way that they build backlinks to a blog, but also give a lot of value along the way. So this one here is a standard title for this, essential tools. And then they list everything, but also list the tool that they want to link to. I've seen only one. It would be great to have many more of these. Buffer did that with huge success. They put up hundreds of guest blog posts. Good. Some affiliates. I have only found one, which is Deal Fuel. The link is also there. But my problem here is, so there's a discount for TrackDuck, and there's no apparent reason. So you can buy it just as you would buy it from the TrackDuck website. So why is that? Why can it be cheaper somewhere else without any drawback? Yeah, I would fix that. Also, Deal Fuel, on that Deal Fuel page, there are no reviews. Would be good to have some reviews there. Engineering as marketing, that's something that the founder built. It's called Outsourced Lithuania. Let me put it in. So it's basically a list of all web agencies. Now the cool thing is, of course, it's you can join a TrackDuck project here, and it's powered by TrackDuck. You can even use that here. But they have a lot of agencies in here. Yeah. And the great thing here is, of course, that these agencies are also perfect customers for TrackDuck. And I could see that many of them actually are customers. Yeah. Okay, this is like an open project for Outsourced Lithuania where people can log in and collaborate. Good, but we don't go into that now. So that's cool. Existing platforms, and that's a big bonus, of course, because they have about 19 integrations into other tools. So Asana, Trello even retweeted something. Slack integration, everything is there, and TrackDuck seamlessly integrates. And of course, that's interesting if they just get help by them by giving exposure to their software. Content marketing, and now that's the thing that works quite well for them. So we have a really nice infographic. I encourage you to check it out. It was really interesting. I read through it. That's pretty new. They did webinars, pretty well attended. Yeah, and the blog titles are catchy. So that's really a blog that I would envision would be a good way to promote that kind of product, because it actually helps people, helps the target customer, right? Web agencies have these problems, like 5 digital agency revenue roadblocks, right? This is awesome. This is exactly how it should be. Some of them are written by guest posters who are known, and some are not known. So Amanda Klein, I have no idea who that is. So that could indeed be a paid article. There's a Medium blog, and that's, I think it was just a test. I don't know. There's only one blog post in it, and it's mostly self-promotion, how it works. So I think that they just tested it out here. I don't think that's a viable marketing channel for them. I don't think there's coming any traffic from it. Yeah, some marketing ideas. Well, I don't know how well they are doing right now. Because also for the direct sales, I mean, if we look at TrackDuck, the pricing, it is pretty competitive. It is not expensive. Let's have it load. So for a freelancer, $7, or even for a web agency, seven projects. That's, I mean, I guess you can remove projects. So it's $16 is not a lot. So customer lifetime value, I don't know, less than 1,000, I think. Probably rather in the lower hundreds. Maybe it doesn't even calculate well to do direct sales with TrackDuck. So even though they said that in the presentation, I wonder if that actually is the case. Joint ventures. Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of tools for agencies, and maybe they find someone in that space with the same demographic, same target customer, and just make a good deal, like a bundle offer. I think that could work for TrackDuck. And webinars. Webinars, I think, are a really good way to do that, because people need to be educated. A lot of freelance developers, a lot of small agencies who have no idea how to accept feedback from clients, how to work better with them. It could be anything about how to improve the revenue streams of an agency, right? And then one of the points discussed is how to get better feedback. So I think webinars would be a good way to do that. And it's also scalable. Could be even recorded. Content marketing, yeah, as I said, it's already good. But there's only one post that's really outstanding. I would say more of that. More of this type for digital agency owners. And don't talk about design like any other blog. Yeah, so that's about it. Test out TrackDuck. It's a 14-day trial. On the Medium page, they even say the first project is for free, so maybe you can even look at that. And I think it's a great way to get feedback for your site, for anything that you give out to clients, or even for your users if you run a software as a service. I definitely give it a shot. So if you have a product, you want us to analyze that, feel free to send it over and we put it on the list and have a look if we can analyze that and give you feedback on your marketing. Thanks a lot for listening, and visit Maerketing.com for more teardowns. We try to publish one every while. And yeah, give us any feedback to info@Maerketing.com. This is where my face here is above that. Okay, have a great day and talk soon. Bye.